welcome back for some more reading fun. I thought we would kick it off today with a new Little Miss Muffet rhyme. And let's read it together. Read it with me. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. Remember, this is her tuffet. Eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. And what do you think she sounded like? Ah! Absolutely. Yep. Even though that spider looks pretty cute in his bow tie. Okay. Thank you for reading that with me. Let's start off with 3 words. Okay. And how do they go together? So your 3 words today are swim, sing, and draw. Swim, sing, draw. How do those 3 words go together? Do, 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 do. Okay, I won't torture you anymore. Let's see. How do they go together? Swim, sing, draw. Are those words nouns? Are they people, places, or things? Oh, not really. Okay, so are those 3 things action words or verbs? Are they things that you can do? Can you swim? How about sing? I know you can sing. I've heard you guys. And this one too. Draw. So they're all 3 things that you can do, or verbs, action words. Do they have any of the same letters? Those have S's. I don't see a letter that's the same in all 3 words, but I do notice that each one only has 4 letters in it. Is that right? 1, 2. Yes, so all 3 of them are made up of 4 letters each. Okay, let me check the book and see if there's anything I missed. It says these words name things we do for fun or things we can learn how to do. Those are all pretty fun things, that's for sure. Okay, good job, you guys. I hope that you didn't forget our 8 new sight words. I have them right here, so let's see. Hopefully you remember them. Always, different, enough, happy, high, near, once, and stories. Good job, you guys. Okay, now that we have practiced in them, you've seen them again, I am going to reveal a letter at a time and see if you can guess, see if you remember what word it is with only a letter or 2. So are you ready? Here's our first word. Starts with an S. Ooh, what could it be? Do you need another letter? I do. A T. St. St. Oh, I remember. Do you need another letter? St. I think you have it by now. I think you guys got it with 2 letters. You might have needed 3 or 4, but what's this word? Stories. Good job. Okay, your next reveal starts with an O. Ooh, what was the one that started with the O? And then an N. Do you have it? Do you need this letter? Okay, and the last letter, once. Woohoo, good job. And let's go again. Oh boy, I'm not even gonna give you, I almost gave you a big clue on this letter, or on this word. Starts with E. Do you have it already in one letter? Oh my gosh, I would love to hear who has that. Let's put an N. Okay, even though I'm going to give you some more letters, it's kind of whack because they don't say those sounds. So you can't sound this word out. What is it? Enough. Enough with those wacky words, those wacky spellings. Enough. And, oh my gosh, I think this one you guys are going to do in one letter. You ready? Uh-huh. I wish I could see your faces. I think that your faces right now would be happy. Mrs. Bales' face is happy because I know you read that word right there. And next one. This one's a little more challenging. Ooh, what was the sight word this week that started with A, you guys? I'll give you another letter. Oh, I need another. Okay, here we go, here we go. Always, you always guessed the right word. Very good. Okay, what were the words that I didn't use? There were 3 that I didn't use. Can you think of any of the ones that I did not reveal? What about the big one that has the 9 letters and 3 syllables? Bam. Different. So I didn't use that one. The next one that I didn't use was, yes, up high, H-I-G-H. There's that I-G-H-I sound. And this one, near. Okay. Good job practicing our sight words. Hopefully you guys have been spotting those words in your books, in your reading. Today, we're just going to practice reading some more words with our ER sound and our EST sound, okay? Can you remember, or get your fingers ready, how many things are we comparing if we add ER to the end of an adjective? Or if we add IER to the end of an adjective? Is it 1? Is it a whole bunch, like a bajillion? No. If we use we are only comparing 2 things. Okay? I am taller than Kitty. Okay? I'm only comparing myself and Kitty. I am taller than Kitty. How many things are we comparing, or people are we comparing, if we use EST, est, or IEST? Is it 2? No way, Jose. Is it more than 2? Yes. So that was kind of a trick question, because you could have said 5, 10, a Google. So when we are comparing more than 2, it could be 3 people, it could be 10 toys, it could be any number, is when we add the EST. So are you guys ready to practice reading some words with our and our est sounds in it today? Okay, here is our first word. Angrier. Angrier. How many people were we comparing? 2. Betsy was angrier than Judy. Okay, 2 people. What about this one? Funnier. Dropped the Y, added I-E-R. Funnier. Still comparing 2. Next one. Windiest. Okay, windiest. Ooh, are we still comparing 2 things? Maybe like 2 days? Today was windiest than yesterday. Does that sound right? Today was windiest than yesterday. No. Est. We are comparing more than 2 days. We could be comparing all of the days. So I could say today is the windiest day we have had in the month of May. That would be comparing a lot of days, right? Okay, down to the red row. Silliest. Silliest. Who is the silliest person in your family? So we are comparing more than two, right? Silliest. What about this one? Grumpiest. Ooh, I could ask you that too. Who is the grumpiest person in your family? Okay, next one. Skipping. I-N-G, what sound does I-N-G say? Ing. And does that mean that somebody is doing it right now or in the past? Right now, right? Mrs. Bales is skipping. Okay, guys, last row, down to the blue words. Hiked. Hiked. ED happened in the past. Singing. Happening now or in the past? Right now. Singing. Last one. Smelliest. Woo! Cooper has the smelliest socks in our family. That's true too. Okay? Smelliest. Good job. Do you think that you can read every single word up here if I kind of go through them a little bit faster? Let's try. Okay? I'm going to tap to the side. When I swipe, I want you to read it, and I'm just going to go right on to the next word. See if you can go 9 for 9 on these. Here we go. Angrier. Funnier. Windiest. Silliest. Grumpiest. Skipping. Hiked. Singing. Last one. Smelliest. Good job, you guys. Great reading. Okay, before we go today, have you had the chance to read What Can You Do? Our anchor text story about the kids that are doing all sorts of different things. Hopefully you have had a chance to read that, but what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today was authors, okay? What is the job of an author? What does an author do? Do you remember that? You guys learned that in kindergarten. Yes, an author is the person that writes the book, okay? So this is actually a Dr. Seuss book, I thought, but P.D. Eastman was the author of Go Dog Go. He wrote the book, okay? That is different than the illustrator. Do you remember the job of the illustrator? Fancy word, huh? The illustrator's job is to draw the pictures. Okay, so the author of a book, the person who writes the book, when they sit down to write a book, they think, okay, do I want to write a book that makes kids laugh and have fun and it entertains them? Or do I want to write a book that teaches them something and gives them information? Okay? So you can tell when you read a story what the author's purpose of writing that story is. Okay? Do you think P.D. Eastman, do you think the author's purpose of writing Go Dog Go was to teach you guys something? Or do you think the author's purpose of writing Go Dog Go was for you just to have fun and be entertained by reading this story? One little dog going in, 3 big dogs going out. Yes, I agree with you. I think that the author's purpose of writing Go Dog Go was just to entertain you, okay? Just to have fun. Now, what you'll find on a lot of those books that the author writes just for fun, a lot of times those are fictional fun books. Fictional, fake, fiction, fun is how we remind ourselves that fiction books are not real. Fiction books are usually read just to have fun, right? And usually there's illustrations, the pictures aren't real. Now what about, I found another book over on the bookshelf, and it's called My Home, America. And the author is Buddy Ross. So Buddy wrote this book, or Mr. Ross. And look at this. Ooh, I'm noticing that there's some real pictures in this. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of real pictures. Okay, so here's my question. What was the author's purpose, do you think, of writing My Home, America? What was Buddy Ross's purpose? Do you think the author wrote this to make you laugh and entertain you? Years ago, people packed their bags and traveled to America. Some traveled on ships. They created a new country called the United States of America. Or do you think that the author wrote this to teach you something and to give you information? I think so too. So is this a fictional book, fiction fun, fiction fake? Or is this a nonfiction book that teaches you something? Definitely a nonfiction one, and you'll notice that it has actually some real photographs, real pictures in there. So, as you read through stories, you can stop and think, what was the author's purpose of writing this story? Did the author want me to enjoy it and just have fun reading it? Or do you think that the author wrote that for you to read and learn something? Okay, that is called the author's purpose. You guys wrote research books. In my class, we did some research, and they were authors of their own books about certain animals. Your purpose of writing your research book was to teach other people about your animal, okay? Good job. Okay, thank you so much for showing up to reading today. We miss you guys. Mrs. Kelly and I miss you a lot and hope that you are staying healthy and practicing your reading and being good and helpful to your parents, okay? Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Bye.